bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. In an effort to stop the increasing COVID-19 numbers, Israel's government has approved a 3-week nationwide lockdown to begin Friday at the beginning of the Rosh Hashanah holiday. As the first country to impose a second lockdown across the country, it will restrict workplaces in the private sector to no more than 50%, while public sector offices will provide services in a limited capacity. Other restrictions include requirements for citizens to move no more than 500 meters from their homes, and schools will remain closed. Food stores and pharmacies will be open, and people will be allowed to congregate, but no more than 10 people indoors and 20 outside. Housing Minister, ultra-Orthodox United Torah Judaism leader Yaakov Litzman announced his resignation from the cabinet on Sunday over the government's intention to limit prayers to small groups outdoors. According to Amman media, the country welcomes Bahrain's decision to normalize relations with Israel and hopes it will contribute to Israeli-Palestinian peace. Late last week, Bahrain became the second Gulf country to normalize ties with the Jewish state following the United Arab Emirates a month ago. Although Oman has welcomed the UAE and Bahrain decisions, it has not commented on its own prospects for normalization. Bahrain's move to formally establish relations with Israel could not have happened without Saudi Arabia's go-ahead, something observers call Riyadh's alternative normalization of ties with the Jewish state. The move by Bahrain, called truly historic by U.S. President Donald Trump, was unlikely to have taken place without the silent endorsement of Riyadh, which holds enormous leverage over Bahrain. Saudi officials are not talking, but a source close to the establishment has hinted it was a concession to Trump after he put a great amount of pressure on Riyadh to form diplomatic ties with Israel. And the Weizmann Institute of Science and the United Arab Emirates Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence will begin working together after signing the first memorandum of understanding between Israel and UAE higher education bodies. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.